Hello, hello. First off, how was everybody's week last week? BOGO week. Did you grab any of the great BOGOs that there were? A lot of things to stock up on that you use every day, which is what I really liked about it. So hopefully you grabbed yours because that's all done now. Yes, I need to change the header in the group. I just haven't yet. So today is Monday. I am Tamara with our Big Oily Family. And today I wanted to talk about cortisol. Like, what is it? What does it do? How can you help to fix any imbalances that you have? That kind of thing. Kind of do a reset on it, okay? It seems like every day we hear more and more about how high cortisol levels impact our bodies, okay, and our minds. There are 4 simple areas where you can focus your attention to reset it, which makes it really easy, okay? And that's what we're going to talk about today. All the strategies, the tips, the tools to support you, okay? Think about if you have like anxious feelings or mood swings or poor sleep, or you feel like your face is puffy, weight gain, aches and pains, acne, that high impact of high cortisol levels on your bodies, it just kind of goes on and on and on and on. Okay. So again, there's like 4 simple things that you can focus on to help to turn that around and to bring it back into balance for yourself. So first off, do you know what cortisol is? Right? Okay. What is it? What does it do for you? Secondly, we're going to break down the 4 focuses and give you strategies and tools for each one. And then thirdly, if you need help figuring out exactly what you need, just reach out to myself or the person who invited you to this group, or the person that you're working with in doTERRA, right? Okay, because they can totally help you. So first off, cortisol is an essential hormone and it affects almost every organ and tissue in your body. Okay, we all need it. But when you're exposed to long-term stress, if you have poor sleeping habits, if you have unbalanced nutrition, and you have lack of movement, it can really get it out of whack, okay? And so how do you know if your cortisol level is like unbalanced, okay? If you are exposed to too much stress or you stay in a constant state of danger, anxiety, or stress, your cortisol levels can totally be out of where they should be, okay? And you will be able to tell if you notice some of the following concerns. So if you have like increased anxious feelings, if you have mood swings, you know, you're up and then you're down, then you're up and then you're down, right? Poor sleep, if you have a puffy, flushed face, weight gain, especially around the stomach, high blood pressure, acne or skin changes, changes in your libido, if you have excessive thirst, memory or concentration problems, and if you have digestive problems, okay? Those are some great indicators that maybe your cortisol levels aren't where they're supposed to be. And it, you know, might be something that you want to work on, okay? So what can you do if you feel like they are imbalanced, okay? Start focusing on 4 areas that can have a huge impact on your cortisol levels. And those 4 areas are stress, sleep, movement, and nutrition, okay? So for stress, cortisol really helps your body to manage stress, but when you're in that constant state of stress or panic, you know, that fight or flight thing, right? It overreacts and it causes problems for many different body systems that you have, okay? It's time. Think about, you really want to take some steps to lower your stress level, okay? If you feel constantly stressed out, that's not really where you should be, right? That's not really good for your body to be in that constant state of feeling stressed all the time, okay? Don't try to do everything at once, okay? I'm going to give you a bunch of suggestions, but don't try to do all of them at once. Just pick one. Pick one and implement it for like the next 7 days, okay? Because after that, it helps to become a habit, right? When you do something consistently, then it becomes a habit. So you could go grab your crochet hooks, your knitting needles, your favorite book, your colored pencils, your paints, your clay, right? Things like that. If you fish, that's a great one. Your camera, your gardening tools, your guitar. You could put a puzzle together. Basically, what you want to do is dedicate 30 minutes to doing something that you really enjoy doing. That's hard. right? In our daily lives, that's hard to take 30 minutes and do something just for you, because we're all kind of taught that you need to help everybody else, right? And if you have kids, you're trying to help them, and God forbid you take some time for yourself. You really need to take some time for yourself. Really, super duper important that you do that, okay? Your to-do list will wait, and it can wait, okay? The laundry can wait. People who count on you will totally understand that you need that 30 minutes of you time, okay, to do something that you really enjoy doing to really help to lower those stress levels, okay? That's one thing you can do. Remember that no, N-O, is a full sentence, okay? If you start to get overwhelmed, you want to look for things that you can delegate or refuse or excuse yourself from, okay? Decide what is important to you, and for the next 7 days, again, you want to try to do this for 7 days, because then it will become a habit. If it doesn't serve your highest priorities, then just say no, which is really hard. Again, we're kind of, I know myself, and a lot of others, I think, you feel like you're people pleasers, right? So you can't ever say no. You feel like you have to say yes or contribute in some way to be helpful, which is great. And yeah, sure, but you got to take some time for you and make yourself a priority, not just everybody else. So no is a complete sentence, okay? All right. So another thing you can try to do is listen to calming music. Listen to a podcast or books on tape. Some people also like the ocean or the forest, right? You can do that. Just go sit at the ocean and just watch the waves come in. That is just so, I don't know what it is about being on the beach, on the ocean. That's hard if you're not on the ocean. I get that. But again, the TV is great because they have all the things. You could have like your little fireplace going on I think there's a YouTube channel that has like a fireplace, and something like that would be super calming and relaxing, okay? You can have calming background music in the back. You can, if you are easily distracted, try some instrumental music or nature sounds rather than anything with words, which can be kind of, because otherwise if you're listening to music, unless it's calming music, you tend to sing along to it, right? And then you might get, whatever. Anyway, anything like that would help you feel more relaxed and at ease can be super helpful. Go outside. Literally, just go outside. And some days that's hard. You have to make yourself go outside. I know for myself that's hard because I get stuck in here I got projects that I'm doing and things like that. And you just go outside. It makes a huge world of difference. Even if you can go outside and just walk around for a few minutes, right? Go outside and sit in the sunshine. Typically not in the middle of the day, but if you have your sunscreen on, that's fine because you're just going to sit for a few minutes. But super helpful. Sunshine, fresh air, and outdoor space really, really helps to calm and like ground your body and your mind totally. Focus on one thing at a time. I know that I have to say, when I was younger, multitasking, I was very proud that I could multitask. I can't multitask worth beans now. It is so much easier to focus on one thing at a time. And if you're like me, making a list with things that you can cross off, because then you get that sense of accomplishment, right? We have a list of things since we moved here that we want to do around the property. And so we made a list of things and we're crossing them off at a time. And it does give you that sense of accomplishment, like you've done things, right? Okay, kind of like a pat on the back for yourself. But make a list, cross one thing off at a time, right? You want to finish the jobs or chores, whatever it is that's on your list, right? Before you move on to the next one. Okay. Give your undivided attention to the task or person that you're interacting with. It's just so much easier. And things will get done. If you're not multitasking and you're focusing on one thing at a time, things get done faster, but things also get done better. Because if you're mind is trying to go in two different directions, sometimes that can cause one of the things to be one of the things you're working on. Maybe it's not done as well as you would like it to be done. So stop multitasking. If you can multitask, great, but that's a good thing to do. Turn on your diffuser. There was a couple days when we got back from went to San Diego not too long ago, and we got back and I just was in a hurry and I just didn't turn on my diffuser. Super helpful to have your diffuser on, because you can pick the oils that you want to put in there that will really help to set the tone of the day and really help to have your mood be where you want it to be. One of the things that you can use in your diffuser is the Shinrin Yoku blend. That is a really good oil blend for reducing your stress level. Okay. It brings kind of like the stillness and the focus of the outdoors and the peace that you really need to calm your mind and your body. You could also use Tulsi, Roman chamomile, and lavender. Those are great choices. You could put a drop of each in your diffuser of those and then just, have it there. You could boost your mood with grapefruit and bergamot. Any of those can be diffused. They can be worn on like diffuser jewelry or applied topically to your abdomen, your pulse points, and the bottoms of your feet. Super, super helpful. Use your oils, basically, is what I'm saying. Just use your oils. Nutrition. Daily nutrition really plays a part in your stress and your cortisol levels. You can decide how much or how little you want to focus on this area. Choose one thing, again, just choose one thing to focus on for the next 7 days. And then pick and choose the supplements that you feel will support you best. Okay. So first off, try and choose whole foods over processed foods. I know processed foods are super easy. They're convenient. They're already packaged. You don't have to cook them, whatever, right? They don't always contain the best ingredients or the nutrients that your body really needs. Okay, so whole foods are really best. You'll really feel better. Number one, you'll have more energy and your body will reward you for removing any toxins and chemicals that those processed foods contain. Okay, limit your sugar and see how that impacts you. See if that makes a difference for you. Using the MetaPower Assist and the MetaPower Soft Gels, those can both help to curb sugar cravings, and they also help your body process sugar, fat, and carbs more productively. So those are two great supplements to try. Alcohol. Be aware of how much alcohol and caffeine can impact your cortisol levels. Start by replacing 1 coffee a day with an Advantage collagen. Oh, I didn't bring one over here. Anyway, those are the little sachets of collagen. That's how I start my day. I don't drink coffee anymore in the morning. When I first get up, I make one of those collagens. I just put it in a small glass, cup, and then I add a little bit of water. Use my little frother in there to mix it all up, and then I drink it down. So I don't really miss coffee, which is strange because I drank a lot of coffee before. But it's a great way to start your day. Really, really good. It's caffeine free. It will give you energy and focus. It does help to relieve any discomforts that you might have. It can also help to reverse the signs of biological aging. Hello, who doesn't want that, right? It can support your healthy sleep patterns and your stress levels. Again, you really want to try to lower those stress levels. Another favorite drink are the electrolytes, the recharge electrolytes. Those you just need to add to 8 to 16 ounces of water. I put them in my water bottle, and my water bottle is probably like a 20 something ounce. I like to kind of like lightly flavor my water, not really, really flavor, but I will put those in. You can drink up to, I think it's the recommended is like 4 a day you can use. I'll drink 1 or 2 in a day. I will put that in my water bottle when I go work out, because it's good for hydration. Helps to keep you hydrated. It helps to support your weight goals. It has a variety of deep sea minerals, including magnesium in it, which helps to support your cortisol balancing efforts, right? So great, great. It comes in, what is this one? No, it doesn't say. Wild strawberry or lemon lime. I'd say I'm partial to the wild strawberry. Lemon lime's okay. I'm really partial to this. But, to each their own. There are both of those flavors available. Okay, and then the next thing with nutrition is you want to strive for a balanced diet. There are things that I don't like to eat, and so I know that I'm missing some of those nutrients because I just don't like to eat those things. And I think everybody's kind of like that. You have favorites, and maybe you don't eat as many vegetables as you should, or you don't eat as much fruit as you should, kind of thing. That's where your lifelong vitality can come into play. That's the awesome vitamin, mineral, and cellular complex. Cellular vitality complex that can come into play. Those are super helpful for filling in the gaps of your nutrition that you're not necessarily getting from the things that you're eating. Okay. They help to support that whole food diet, that non-processed food diet, right? Okay. And especially it will help to support healthy cortisol levels. That's why it's included in here, because we're talking about cortisol. Okay, so the next one is movement. Like I said before, go outside. Do something. You want to move your body for at least 30 minutes a day. Okay, you don't have to go hours of exercise. You don't have to be on the treadmill for an hour, whatever. Just move your body for 30 minutes a day. Every evening on our property, we bought 30 acres. And my husband, the first thing he did was he took the tractor and went around and made a path around the perimeter. And so every evening after dinner, we go for a walk. And it just feels so good to be, it's not the hill, it's like this, it's not flat, but it's not like we're killing ourselves. And it's very enjoyable. A lot of times we will see deer and elk. The baby elk are out right now and they're super, super cute. They're just so stinking cute. But so are the deer. What else have we seen? We've seen coyotes off in the distance. We have California quail. So it's just nice to be out in nature enjoying that. So go for a walk, move your body, whatever. 30 minutes, think of something that you can walk to for 15 minutes and then walk back. I mean, it's super simple, right? If you need an additional motivation, you can grab your buddy, your walking person, right? And promise each other to meet up each day, or at least check in to report back that you both walked your 30 minutes. Pedometer, Fitbit, Apple Watch. I love my Apple Watch. That can help you to track steps. And then what you want to do with that is try to add like an additional 1,000 steps each day. I think the recommended is to get in like 10,000 steps a day, right? That happens sometimes for me. Sometimes it's really good. And then sometimes I'm more like 6, 7, 8. I just don't get in, so if you go and are conscious about it and try to, go to the grocery store and park the farthest away you can from the door. I mean, then you're getting more steps in, right? If it's raining, I totally understand. Park the closest. But if it's a nice day and because you have the shopping cart, it's not like you have to carry everything in bags. But that's one way to do it. Just whenever you go to the store, park the farthest you can away, and then you're getting more steps in and you're moving your body. Okay. All right. Reward yourself. It's important to give yourself a treat if you're doing a great job. Reward yourself with going to Starbucks, having a gluten-free treat at the store, have whatever your like, guilty pleasure is, kind of thing. A bar of chocolate, kind of things. So, but make sure that you reward yourself, because I think a lot of times when you achieve something, a goal that you set for yourself, and you reach it, and then you just move on to the next thing, and you don't really celebrate that you actually reached that goal. And it's super important, and it's really like encouraging, and you just will feel better if you give yourself time to enjoy that you actually did that. Okay. There are some oils and supplements that can serve as, what we call excuse busters. When it's really hard to get yourself moving. Okay, so if you have pain and you don't want to get your body moving because you have pain, deep blue is awesome. The deep blue stick, you just, roll it on, whatever, wherever it's painful. If you feel like maybe you need to breathe easier, then you can inhale breathe or peppermint, or you can apply it to your chest to help to open your airways. If you feel like your energy is just not there today, like you're just like, I just can't. Use a mint. So you could use peppermint, you could use spearmint. What else do we have? We have bergamot mint. I don't know what other mints we have, but super mint is my favorite. You could use that. If you need a little extra push, you could diffuse Motivate, or you can apply it topically. Motivate's really motivating. Put it in your diffuser again. and it will really help you to get in the mindset of getting things done and accomplishing those things. So then another one is sleep. Okay. When you take care of the other three focuses, the movement, the balance, nutrition, and the stress, sleep will be easier. Yay. That's really, that makes it really nice. Plus, good sleep will improve all the other areas, kind of like a really nice cycle of things. Okay. Try to create a bedtime routine. Do the same things before bed each night. Okay. And try to keep your bedtime and wake time at the same time from day to day. That's really hard to do sometimes. I know that. Use Serenity as part of your nighttime routine. That's in my diffuser. I put Serenity and Shinrin Yoku because it's super calming. But I put those two in my diffuser at night, and that gets started about, 10 minutes before we go to bed. And then it diffuses for an hour and it shuts itself off. Just really helps to get your mind and your body feeling like, oh, okay, it's time to calm down and go to sleep, and we're kind of done with the day and that thing. So that's a super helpful thing to do. You can use the Serenity Sleep Stick, the new Sleep Stick. That's a really good one. Also, you can put that on your chest, on the bottoms of your feet, on your wrists, anything that, I tend to sleep like this. Don't ask me why. But you will smell that then, and then that will help to have your body know, okay, it's time to relax. The Serenity Soft Gels are good. That can be a part of your bedtime routine. That whole system, the Serenity Sleep System, it's really clinically proven to help you fall asleep faster and to stay asleep longer and to help you wake up feeling refreshed. They've done multiple studies on it, and it really does make a huge difference. So if you haven't tried it, definitely. Okay. Another thing to be helpful for sleep is to avoid blue light for 30 minutes before bed. And I know that a lot of times you've probably seen ads for like blue light blockers on your glasses. I know that I think I get my glasses from Costco, and they already have the blue light blocking on it. But there are ones that are just specifically for that. But it's a good time to, not watch TV directly before you go to bed. I know I'm guilty of that because we watch our show and then we go to bed, right? But it's really nice if you have a hobby or a favorite activity that's calming and relaxing, like knitting or reading or drawing or something like that. If you can choose to do that for a few minutes, 10 to 15, 30 minutes before you go to bed, that will really help. I have a really teeny tiny hummingbird, my hummingbird feeder. He's so cute. Anyway, squirrel, right? That can be super helpful. Limit napping during the day. Reserve your bed for sleeping so your body knows it's time to go to sleep when you lay down. So if you struggle with racing thoughts at bedtime, and it's really hard, you feel like maybe your brain is just going and going and going, right? Try adding vetiver to your diffuser, or applying it to the bottoms of your feet. That can be super, super relaxing and calming for you. And then during the day, give your body what it needs to be ready for sleep later. And that's the Advantage Collagen. It doesn't make you tired when you take it, but your body will really thank you when it's time to go to bed because of that magnesium that's in there. Okay. So are you ready to reset your cortisol? Do you feel like you need to? There are 3 ways to get those tools that you need in your home, and whichever you pick, Remember that the oils and supplements come with a lot of great resources, like this online support community, right, that we're in. There's books, there's apps, there's me, if I'm your oil person, there's the person who introduced you to oils, right? So you can either put a message below this video, you can reach out to the person that you're working with, or drop a comment below if you don't know who that is, and we can totally help you get going, okay? So three ways to get going. Regular price. Don't do that because friends don't let friends pay retail, right? Okay. If you have to, that's fine. Just pick what you need and then pay full price. There is VIP pricing that saves you 25%. You get access to support and you also score a free welcome gift and welcome call. Best of all, it's free to become a VIP and there are no obligations or monthly orders required. Okay. You just shop for what you want, when you want. That's it. Just like when you go to the grocery store. Only you're saving 25%. Bonus! So you can also start with a collection. If you are really focused on lowering your cortisol and managing your stress, your nutrition, sleep, movement, right, all those things, the Healthy Habits Collection is really good. And, excuse me, or the Cortisol Collection. I have a Cortisol Collection that I put together. If you want to create a custom collection with the things that you need, then reach out to the person that's helping you and they can totally help with that, okay? The collections have all the benefits of the VIP pricing, plus you get free shipping and a free welcome gift. So the Healthy Habits Kit, then what that includes is it has your Lifelong Vitality, right? So it has the vitamin mineral supplements, okay? It has PB Restore. This is awesome. I take this every single day for your gut health, your microbiome, right? That you want to make sure it's got all the healthy things in there and none of the crap things in there. Also includes Terrazyme, which are the digestive enzymes. And then the oils that you get in that are On Guard, frankincense, lavender, tangerine, and balance. Those are all going to be the 5 ml size. And then you also get a deep blue rub, a tube of deep blue rub. So that one's super great to start with. Now, the Cortisol Collection includes, excuse me, the Recharge. I always forget what these are called. They're the MetaPower, but I always forget whether it's like Advantage or whatever. This is the Recharge. It includes the drink, okay? And what you're going to do with that every single day is you're going to add one of these to 8 to 16 ounces of water, at least twice a day, okay? You can drink them up to 4 times a day, but do it at least twice. Then you're also going to get the XE Omega, and you're going to take 1 or 2 soft gels morning and night. Excuse me. You're going to get the Serenity Sleep Stick. And that one you can apply to your chest, your wrists, your feet before bed. And then you're also going to get the blend, the Shinrin Yoku blend, and the Superbit. And so Shinrin Yoku is great for stress, so you can use it topically on the bottoms of your feet and your abdomen, or you can put it in the diffuser. And then the Supermint you can diffuse for energy and motivation. You can also apply it topically to the back of your neck and under your nose. That'll help to really like open up your sinuses and to kind of clear any brain fog that you might have going on. But those are the things that are in the Cortisol Collection. So I also have a roller blend, and I'll put it in the comments below this, that can help to reset your cortisol. It has Roman chamomile, Tulsi, lavender, grapefruit, bergamot, and supermint in it. If you already have your own account with doTERRA and you are you want to get some of these things, all you have to do is log into doTERRA.com, right? Place the things in your cart and then process your order, and you're good to go. So hopefully that was helpful today. I know with what everyone has gone through in the past couple of years, 3, 4 years, right? With life and things that have happened. stress and anxiety is like a big, huge thing right now. And so to live in that state 100% of the time is so not good. So not good. So anything that you can do to really lower your stress and anxious feelings is super important. So take some time for yourself, okay? Because it's really important. All right, that's what I have for you. I'll be back next Monday, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your Monday. And any questions, comments, anything like that, throw them down below in the comments, and I will talk to you later. Bye.